Hey guys, Mary Ann here with Shop and Crafty. So I actually had a mix up with my Love with Food order this month, and they sent me 2 boxes. So I do have a 6-month subscription, and so I spent about $16 per month, but I paid it in full at the beginning. And these boxes always come with at least 16 snacks, so I think it's kind of worth it. But I figured I would just show you guys what came in it since I have an extra box. I'm probably not going to taste test any of it for you guys just because I don't want to be wasteful, but I have eaten a couple of the items from the duplicate box. Whoops. But that's just for this month. There was just like a subscription miscommunication, but no problem. So Love with Food, I really like them because they donate meals for every box you order, and I think that's really cool, of all the subscription boxes. So on a budget, do you really want to have a subscription box is the question of the moment, but for me it ended up being almost a necessity because I barely have time or energy to go to the store these days, and I know that's terrible, and if I do go to the store I'll be able to get food that fuels me well, but like Monday I worked a double at work. Tuesday I just worked a single shift, but we had a reservation of 22 right at the time that I normally would have been cut, so it basically felt like a double because I was there twice as long as expected and very busy, which is great for the money. But I was planning on going grocery shopping after work, and I just couldn't. I just got a salad from work and went home and laid in bed most of the night. And then today I had off, and I'm filming YouTube videos. I am posting to Craigslist a bunch of my furniture, trying to sell it, and I am getting ready for my acting class that is tomorrow night. I have to memorize my sides for that. And tomorrow I also have 2 babysitting jobs. So my day tomorrow is 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. babysitting, 1:30 to probably 5:36 babysitting, drive home, put on makeup really fast, go to my acting class until 10:30, 7 to 10:30. So I'm busy, guys. And Saturday I might end up also like working in the babysitting. Friday I'm definitely working. Going to go see Beauty and the Beast with my boyfriend at some point. So I just really needed snacks that weren't terrible that I could grab and go. Now, some YouTube videos call these snacks, here is the box, they call it healthy. These are not healthy snacks, guys. Healthy snacks are fruits and vegetables. These are not as bad for you snacks, for the most part, but they always have some sweets and stuff, which is fun. So this is the Happy-Go-Lucky box, and this, of course, is not like a sponsored video or anything, so my opinions will be candid. I just thought you guys might want to see it from the perspective of someone who is on a budget and not getting it for free. So the first thing, I have not tried this yet, it is a wafer. It's a waffle. That's what it says on there. I keep seeing people opening boxes with these. It says vanilla cream filled. I'm imagining they're like those little wafer cookies that you can get like strawberry, chocolate, or vanilla and eat, but I'm not sure because I haven't tried it. But it's just like a little sweet thing. All of these are like, a lot of them are organic, non-GMO, gluten-free, vegetarian, vegan. Like, each of them specifies what they are on the thing. I know they have, I believe, a gluten-free box available. So this is 18 Rabbits Date, Pecan, and Coconut Bar. This is something that is perfect for, like, throwing in my purse. I might even take this whole box and just put it in my car for when I forget to bring snacks to stuff. This is, like, I always eat, like, granola bars for breakfast. So that's perfect. Because half the time I sleep at my boyfriend's apartment. And then I go straight to work. So I need something I can just already have where I'm going to spend money. So this is one thing that I already ate my other bag of. It is dill pickle potato chips. And that's what I'm saying. Like, these are not healthy snacks, guys. These are healthier snacks. These are no trans fats, no preservatives, wheat, and gluten-free. So they might not be as bad as other potato chips, but they are potato chips. And they are delicious. They definitely taste like dill pickles. And it's just like a small bag, so it's nothing too crazy. It's like 150 calories for the bag. Yeah, so It was a nice little snack last night after my really long day of work. These are the other option. I'm kind of disappointed because they had this like sneak peek video where they had 2 bags of these and one of them was a different flavor. I got the same flavor in both of the packages. I thought I was getting 2 bags of them per thing. Whatever. I started eating these. These are Hippies. Organic chickpea puffs. Vegan white cheddar flavor. They're fine. They taste to me like Captain Crunch, but then with a little bit of a savoriness to it. So I don't know how I feel about that. I think once my taste buds get used to that different flavor, they'll be really good. It's just that mentally I associate that with like a super sweet breakfast cereal. So, I don't know. One thing that's really exciting in this box is a hummus pack. I eat hummus all the time. I used to always just get the big container, and I actually prefer hummus with carrots and sometimes celery, but like carrots and hummus are so good together. Bell peppers, stuff like that. But once I started my serving job, I knew I needed more calories, honestly. I needed more carbs and stuff like that. I know, don't you hate me? So I started just getting individual prepackaged stuff I could grab and go, carbs and hummus and all. So this is traditional hummus with veggie chips. So I'm curious about the veggie chips because they look just like potato chips too. I think I've seen them in stores though, and they're not as terrible. Once again, that is the theme. Except, of course, hummus, it's refrigerated sometimes, and sometimes it comes in packs like these. So I assume refrigerated hummus is healthier just because it's probably fewer preservatives, let's say. But whatever. I'm not like, I feel like as long as I make overall healthy choices, it'll be fine if I have preservatives in my system once in a while. I might be wrong. I don't know. So other things they have, we have 2 almond toffee milk chocolates. I tried one of these. They're that like hard kind of toffee, which is not my favorite, but I'm sure I or my roommates will eat these eventually, because I always just crave chocolate once in a while. I do have like chocolate that I prefer to that, and that is also potentially not as bad as that, like dark chocolate I prefer. And I also have these breakfast cookies. Actually, they're just cookies, but I eat them for breakfast. But I mean, some granola bars, guys, are not any better than eating cookies for breakfast. So, and I think it's better to get your sweets out of the way in the morning if you're gonna have sweets. And I don't do it all the time, but there's these vegan chocolate chip oatmeal cookies from Trader Joe's that I love, and that's where I get my favorite chocolate fill. I was so happy when I discovered those because chocolate chip oatmeal cookies are my favorite, and people are always putting darn raisins in oatmeal cookies, and I'm like, no guys, you don't need to make them seem healthy. They're still cookies. Putting raisins in it doesn't make it more healthy. Just give me some chocolate. So I really love those vegan oatmeal chocolate chip cookies because I used to always just have to make a homemade batch of cookies, and I don't want to do that every time. Another fun thing, I actually unintentionally ate the whole bag of these last night that I got in the other box. They're like, again, not healthier necessarily, but no artificial flavors, gluten-free, non-GMO, dairy-free, no artificial colors. So nutrition-wise, they're not healthy, but they are better than Starburst. And these are basically Starburst. They are organic Starburst. And are they organic? Yes, organic. They were really good. The flavors sound kind of funky. Pomegranate and nectarine is a flavor. Lemon and raspberry is a flavor. And blood orange and honey. I was worried about the honey one because I don't really like honey outside of plain honey. Like when I have a cold, I'll eat honey. Sometimes I'll put it in tea, but not really. I don't really like honey as a flavor in other things. I like honey on its own is great. But if it's like a honey flavored something, no, I don't like that. So what else do we have? We have hot chocolate. That's great. I always have a bunch of hot chocolate because I buy it in a giant tub that will last me forever because I figure it's all fake stuff that will last forever. So why not save money on it? But hey, it came with 2 of these, so now I have 4 of these because I have all these packs. So I got all kinds of hot chocolate. And you know, this is actually kind of perfect because during the holiday season now I can take it to go. So if I'm like babysitting and I know I'm going to be up all night and the kids are going to be asleep, I can bring hot chocolate with me. And then I'm sure that it's really good quality, which is awesome. So these are emoji-shaped cookies, chocolate cookies. Again, probably not actually that healthy, but they try to make it as healthy as possible. And these sort of things, like last month they had brownie brittle, and it was nice to have, like, when I was babysitting and the kid was asleep and I just wanted something to eat. That's really what these boxes are for me. And it's also just gonna help stop me from impulse buying sweets. It'll be like, I have a bag of cookies in my purse. You do not need to buy a chocolate cake. I'm super healthy. Can't you tell? Super healthy. I feel like, I mean, I'm very fortunate and haven't, I mean, my issues with health are more, I get sick all the time, and so I am making a lot of changes to my diet recently because of that, but I feel like it's just a process of educating yourself about what actually being healthy means, which is why I want to clarify that these are not necessarily healthy snacks. I think probably the hummus is good, maybe the hippies, I'm not really sure, like the little chickpea crisps. I'm sure that granola bar is pretty good because I think it was just like the 3 ingredients. Date, pecan, and coconut. No, there's definitely other stuff in there. I think. Well, maybe not. Oh, almonds, honey, pumpkin and sesame seeds, dates, whole grain oats. Yeah, that's all fine. That's all great. But I think it's just important to, even if you're going to end up making unhealthy choices, just be aware that you're making unhealthy choices. Don't think you're making a healthy choice and not be. Educate yourself. So there are 2 bags of 30% reduced fat sea salt popcorn, which I'm probably going to eat some of these tonight and watch a movie or something because, well, maybe I won't, because I was really lazy all morning because I was exhausted from the last 2 days. Sorry if it's hard to hear me with all the loud noises. So I have a lot to do tonight, but my goal is to watch a movie and eat some popcorn, or maybe just watch the most recent episode of Once Upon a Time. We'll see which one of those ones. There's bubble gum. The closest thing I have to a phobia is gum. Is that weird? Like, ugh, I hated college because it was a constant battle of going to lectures and trying to find a seat that did not have gross chewing gum on it. And just the fact that it's sticky and like in people's mouths and there's germs. I'm like, ugh, how does that concept not gross other people out? Like, you put it in your mouth and it's all your plaque and germs getting stuck to it. And then you're just gonna put it on a chair for me to sit in? No, it grosses me out. So I don't really eat bubble gum. But my roommate or somebody, I'm sure, will. And these, at first I was like, I probably won't eat these. But then I was thinking about how, I kind of need a little burst of energy right now. And it's espresso candy. And I'm like, wait, that's actually great for like the transition between my 2 babysitting jobs and my acting class tomorrow. Espresso candy when I don't have time to get a real coffee, or I'm not allowed to have coffee in my acting class or something. This might be great for eating on the way there. I'm actually going to try it now. It's going to be exciting, guys. If I can open it now. Because I'm an embarrassment. And I can't open a tiny piece of candy. But again, it's espresso candy. Healthy? I don't know. I feel like some months this box will be healthier than others, depending on pricing of things and who they're collaborating with. This is pretty good. I was skeptical. It looks like a little Werther's candy. I wish I had like the, maybe it's in here, the like nutrition facts. No, this is just different like advertisement of all the products they have available. thing. It's kind of cool though. It looks like it has a lot of good information in it. I'll flip through this later. That came with it. And you can always buy these items in bulk individually on their website, which is kind of cool. I haven't come across anything where I'm like, I must have this now. There were last month, actually, if you've ever had those seaweed snack packs, they're supposed to like replace chips or something, but they're so thin. Like the flavor is actually pretty good, like salty and oily feeling, because it's seaweed, so it has that like oiliness to it automatically. So it'll be dried seaweed and you just eat it like chips. But the texture always bothered me because it's too thin and brittle. And these were actually chips that had like a rice cracker and then the seaweed layered on top. Still healthy and really, really good. I was a fan. Just a little advertisement. So yeah, that's everything I got in this. So if you count the espresso candies and bubble gum, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 snacks in this box that I got for $16. Not bad. I got it on sale. The longer period you buy it for, the cheaper it becomes, and then I also had a sale where I got $10 off and a free box, so it balanced out, I think, to about $16, maybe a little less per box. So $1 per snack. They're small snacks, but it's exactly what I needed, and it also just helps me not get bored with what I'm eating, because that's the main problem I'm running into. I just don't want to eat another hummus pack from Trader Joe's or another protein bar or things like that. And this is fun because I can find new, healthier alternatives. Like I said, I feel like this month it's way less healthy than it was last month. Like last month we also had protein chips that were really interesting, and they had sweet and savory flavors, and things like that were actually healthier. And it's really exciting, and me and my boyfriend will try things like that because he eats ridiculously. He eats like cottage cheese, fruit, salads, and protein bars. So for him, it's really fun too to be able to try out new, healthier things. So it's really cool. I really like the box. I'm excited that I'm getting it for a few more months. I guess this was the first month of my official subscription, so I have it for another 5 months. And that's great. And then if I decide I still like it, I'll continue it. So far, I really like it, but I'm hoping in 5 months my life will be a little less chaotic because I won't be saving for as many weddings or moving. These will actually, I'm excited that I have 2 this month, even though it actually meant me spending more money than I intended. I'm excited I have 2 because I'm sure when we're moving, having snacks to just grab and go while we're moving will be really great. Yay! Alright, I'm so excited about this espresso candy. I'm gonna go get so much stuff done. Let me know what you think of the box, if you have any subscriptions you like. I'm also trying out Graze, but my box this month actually came with one of the snacks exploded, and I wanted to try the things that looked more funky, and it's like, I don't know if they have a stockpile of these items, but it's like, yes, finally, somebody who wants to try the gross looking things. Let's give them all to her, instead of let's give her mostly the yummy things and let her try a couple of the gross looking things and make a decision. So this month it was just a lot of stuff that I was just like, oh, I said I'd try it. I didn't want to try it all at once. Because it was like a bag of popcorn, which was good. It was a salsa dip. It was a little soup thing. It's sort of like a ramen, but it's a gel. It did not agree with my stomach. And like a granola topper, so you have to buy yogurt or something to go with it, which was a pain. I mean, it wasn't bad. And any of the trail mixes they've sent me, so good. And they also sent me like pretzels with Nutella, which to any sane person would be amazing. I don't really like pretzels though. And it's another thing where I'm like, I don't like that people say that's a healthy snack. I don't think pretzels are a healthy snack. I mean, they're healthier than chips. But I don't want my definition of healthy to be healthier than chips. I want my definition of healthy to actually be full of nutrients. But that has nothing to do with why I actually like or don't like pretzels, I guess. I just don't particularly care for them. So it was good. It was just not my favorite. So I'm hoping my next box, which I'm getting for free because of the exploded snack, which I didn't get to try, I'm hoping the next one will be better. But yeah, the trail mixes of theirs that I've tried are really good. And yeah, my boyfriend like loves those. So that'll be good. We'll see what happens, budget and health-wise, in the coming days. Okay, this video is getting so long. If you've stayed with me this whole time, you are amazing. I will talk to you guys again soon. Comment whatever the heck you want down below. Just anything. I got nothing. Bye, guys.